Hey, yo, what's going on with it once again? Bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011 and K Criticism Guide 2009. You guys know the rest. And before to begin, definitely shout out to freedomnetwork.net and, of course, troublenetworkstudios.com if you want a brand new channel banner design for you and a brand new picture and all that good stuff. And more subscribers, I highly suggest you check them out. And, of course, I'll put the link to their YouTube channel and their website in the description box below. Best partnership I ever had, obviously. So, yeah, without further ado, let's begin. And about a year or two ago, it's probably about to be almost 2 years since I've done this theory. If any people remember my older, not my older channel, but this channel, it was that Samurai Jack and the Powerpuff Girls video that I did a while back, and a lot of other people probably have done it by now. It's probably been millions of videos actually. Before I even started this video, I want to have those videos as my reference before I did this video, so you guys can check those out in the description box below. Even though a lot of you by now have probably seen them, this might be old news to you. Other you people, you might have never heard of this theory ever, because the old theory I put was the Powerpuff Girls don't have any other powers, and Professor Utonio's not the real dad, and then Powerpuff Girls are just actually the regular girls or whatever. Had nothing to do with Samurai Jack, I don't think. But yeah, this one's a little bit different. This actually has to do with them. The Samurai has to do with the deal, with the fact that Samurai Jack's actually living in the post-apocalyptic city of Townsville, which this one blew my mind a little bit. I actually heard about this last month too. I've been wanting to do this one for a while, but I finally was able to see that, and that was the big famous picture everyone was talking about at that time. But yeah, so there's that. And before I keep going on with this theory, funny story, actually, when I was looking at one of the theory videos, it's a very high quality production. A lot of you people might know who she is already. I forgot what her name was. I think it was All Cartoon Theory Channel. I think that's what her name is for her username. But yeah, I think that might be her username. I'll put all four of the videos that I saw in the description box below. And then another dude named Johnny Gasm or something. He was the one that talked about this as well. It was way back in early February, earlier this year. Who knows, you're probably not even watching this, or you might be watching this 2015 by the time this video goes up. Only I know, of course, because I'm the one that's uploading this video, right? Right. So, yeah, before I begin, in that picture, there was actually other old school cartoon references from Hanna-Barbera, which was a very extremely old school franchise. What's it called? Cartoon Toon Network. Not even just Cartoon Network, but an old school cartoon animation studios that used to be really big back in the 1950s and 60s and 70s, and of course the 80s. So I was born until 89, so it's pretty much existed before and after I was born until about, I think it was 2004 or 05. I don't know if they either ran out of business or they shut down, because I think there was other different types of cartoon animation studios that were starting to take over a lot more, especially with anime and manga and all the other stuff. There's different type of mediums out there. And in video games, of course, movies start taking over even more with CGI. It's pretty much what it is today, you know. So as we move forward to 2015, it's probably just going to get a crap ton more advanced. Probably my brain not even going to be able to handle that HD resolution anymore. Yeah, but on a serious note, people. But let's go back to the theory. Yeah, so there was other cameo references that showed Quick Draw McGraw, real old school Hanna-Barbera cartoons. They even had one of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I was weird. I thought that was from Fox Kids Network or whatever. I guess it wasn't. Or Deke, I think, Entertainment back then. Because I remember, as a 90s kid, the Deke Entertainment Studios was pretty big. And a lot of Canadian cartoons, they really found their way really big over here in the United States with these cartoons. It was wild. I don't know why. Other than that, let's see what else. There was Quick Draw McGraw. There was one of the characters from Two Stupid Dogs. There was I Am Weasel. I'm surprised Count Chicken wasn't in there. Yogi Bear, there was a Yogi Bear reference in there. That was pretty bamf right there. Definitely badass. That's some awesome stuff. Really, really fun times, ladies and gentlemen. Very fun times. It's pretty much they put all these little Easter eggs in there, and then they end up, the fan service, not the fan service, but what's the other name for it? The fandom. They end up turning into theories, you know? And other than that, let's keep it moving. So, getting back to the theory on hand, I just wanted to show you those Easter eggs really quick, or share with you the Easter eggs. What happens is the reason why the city of Townville's in ruins, it's in shambles, because the Rowdy Rev Boys and Powerpuff Girls in that one episode destroyed the town so badly that it looks like it was going to be post-apocalyptic Armageddon. which if you don't know me in real life, or if you've ever heard any of my YouTube videos, that's the type of genres I pretty much tend to like. Even though I was a 90s kid, an early 2000s kid, and a teenager at that time, that was my forte. Literally, that was my bread and butter. I loved the ever-loving crap out of like post-Armageddon, apocalyptic type of, different types of like outcomes and cartoon animation and movies. Hell, even in alternative media stuff, that's what got me into the alternative media on my Criticism Guy 2009 channel. Or like exposing like Illuminati or Freemasons, New World Order shit, how they're gonna take over the world and crap like that. That's the reasons I joined that type of community. Not like the V for Vendetta thing where everyone puts that anonymous mask. I wasn't really crazy about that type of movement. Mostly the other type of exposed type of things, even like UFO shit and stuff like that. I was really, really into that. I mean, I still am now, but it's a little bit more different now than you think, But now, then again, I'm getting off track, so let me go back on track by continuing to not get off track of this cartoon theory. So yeah, that one's a real big famous one. That Samurai Jack and Professor Utonium, they're the same person, one of the same. That's his identity, or I think it's his ancestor, or whatnot. But anyways, other than that, yeah, what was I going on about? Yes. Ooh, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. There was another weird theory that I heard that like the Powerpuff Girls like actually came from Samurai Jack when he stabbed Aku in his body, and that was actually Aku's blood, which was really the Chemical X was Aku's blood, and that's how like the Chemical X was created with sugar, spice, and everything nice. Thus created the Powerpuff Girls, and really the Powerpuff Girls are like Aku's like daughters or whatever, if you want to look at it that way, on a more broaden your horizons type of way, retrospective. Oh my lord. It's just so cool and crazy that you just even believe these theories. I don't believe them at all. This is just mainly fan service stuff, And the last two things I'm going to touch base with is that like the other way you can tell this is apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic Townsville is that like the other two like signs that reach with each other, which you've already seen before. The ones that says eat your dog food here, eat your dog food here. They both say the exact same thing, And that's another freaking little awesome thing I really wanted to talk about there, is that like it does kind of make sense that they would be in the same universe, except Samurai Jack got there like 400 years later, and he was way too late to save the world because obviously there's no way in hell he was going to save the world with a big giant demonic force and monsters and demons taking over the universe, that type of thing, which I wouldn't be surprised. And I know I'm cutting it way too out there. Maybe I'm looking way too into this. This is something I solely believe, not because of religion or anything like that. I'm going to take a step back of this theory and just let you guys know. Because I did grow up in a family that was very strict on religion. There's a few things I believed in it. A lot of it I didn't care too much for because... And then kind of like Bible thumpers. I'm not trying to get religion involved into this, but... When I used to read the book of Revelation a lot, it intrigued me a lot, because it had something about demons taking over the world and the Antichrist is going to rule the world and Jesus has to fight the Antichrist and all that stuff, and it'll be the final showdown. I solely, seriously believe that is really going to happen. And I know a lot of atheists out there are going to say, oh, like, it's not going to happen. Get your head out of your butt or whatever. Stop living in fantasy land. First off, if you're going to be saying that, I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to completely disagree with you on that. I'm going to say a lot more mature than I'm going to go tell you to F off or burn in hell or anything like I used to in my older videos. But I'm going to be a little bit more of a mature adult about this. Because that's what I am. I'm a grown adult, but I still usually love to enjoy my cartoons every once in a while. I watch a few live action shows, don't get me wrong. I watch like comedy skits like the Goldbergs, Modern Family, Cristela. I used to watch George Lopez a lot because, obviously he was Mexicano Mexican like me. Oh, and that's the famous picture right there. So you can see they're both the exact same thing. Some crazy, crazy stuff right there, not a lie. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to get off track again, but yeah, that's what I solely believe. You don't have to believe him. I'm not forcing you to believe him. Just a little heads up, alright? So yeah, other than that, there's that other theory. And then the last final, very popular theory is that like the reason why, the reason why the Powerpuff Girls are so extremely destructive and why they like destroy things when they really don't destroy stuff, why they're always saving the day all the time, is because that's their whole imagination. They're not real girls. I know I talked about that theory a while back. Oh boy. Oh, and then you could tell like the other reason why these theories sort of goes hand in hand with each other because the dogs are trying to find like where did they come from, what did their ancestors do, and like what was their purpose in life, and they're always trying to figure out what it was. And both of the art styles look very similar, except Craig McCracken was the one that made Powerpuff Girls, and of course everyone knows the future creator of MLPFIM Generation 4, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Lauren Faust kind of helped a little bit with the art designs and everything. But there was another dude, I think his name was Danny Tchaikovsky. He was the one that made Samurai Jack, but they both worked together a long time ago. So in a way it sort of makes sense, but I think somebody said on Reddit a long time ago, but I think last year, since that video was up, it's been a while, he actually asked Danny Tchaikovsky, the CEO leader and the creator of Samurai Jack, if they were both in the same universe, and he stated officially no. So none of this is confirmed. It's officially unconfirmed. It's all fandom. So don't believe any of it. Just take it as a joke. But at the same time, it just, it intrigues you so much. Mind is a powerful tool, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. I'm going to leave it at that. So I'll put the links to all 4 of the videos that I got in the description box below if you're interested, unless you've already seen it, which I'm pretty much assuming most of you have already. But that's all I had to say for now. So like I do say, people, peace out once again. Bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. We'll see when I see you guys. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't take the reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool. Keep it chill, keep it collective. Until then, that's it, guys. Peace out. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon. I will see you guys in the next video. Brand new videos on this channel every single day. And I will talk to you guys later, alright? Take it easy, stay safe, and I will see you guys on the next vlog, alright? I'm gone, I'm out, and yeah, lates and goodbye.